Oh, I got a good one. So, Escape Room, the 2019 and the Tournament of Champions, those are both really good movies. Not a great story, but, still entertaining movies. But, bro, I don't talk about good movies here. I watched 2017 Escape Room, and, like, I would never have found it, but, I kind of liked Escape Room 2019, and so I was Googling around, and I found this movie. And I watched it, and and it gets more complicated. There are actually two escape rooms that were made in 2017, and I watched one trailer, then I watched the other movie, and I was confused why they don't match. But yeah, after googling a lot, because I thought they were the same movie, I found out that those are completely different movies. So I'm gonna talk about this one with Skeet Ulrich. He's actually a great actor. Like, I've seen him in Scream, was amazing, and I've seen him in Riverdale. I'm not a fan of teen dramas, but still, he got a great role in it. So enough of the intro, let's talk about the movie. So the plot is this guy owns this escape room, and the business is not going so well. So what he decides to do, maybe, try different marketing strategies, tailor to, younger audience. No, he decides to just buy a random shit in antique shop, and he literally picks just a normal chest with a skull on it, and the shopkeeper is like, well, you can't buy it. I know this is in the shop, and usually in shops you can buy stuff, but you can't buy this one.
One of the most cursed objects in the world.
After saying you can't, there's evil demon inside, she just goes, takes a phone call, and now he literally steals it. I don't care how much money you leave, if you can't buy it, you can't buy it. And she comes back and be like, well, I award them. And the chest was mentioned in the pre-credits, but it was super generic scene that I just wanted to die, so I'm not gonna talk about it. So, and this movie tries to do a lot of horror movie references. There's so many, and just getting annoying and forced.
And the Annabelle doll. Don't get it wet, and whatever you do, don't feed it after midnight.
Jason.
No.
Okay, Michael.
No.
What about Pennywise?
Killer from Your Next.
So let's meet the characters. So first of all, Jeff. He loves horror movies.
Horror is my first love.
He's a gamer.
Level 6. Do you know how hard it is?
Same, brah. People just don't get us. And he has a girlfriend named Angie. I don't know how he managed to score her. But she's basically very horny and doesn't care about horror movies and literally doesn't want to go into this escape room. Then we meet Ben and Jess. They're a couple, and Jess is also not a fan of horror movies.
No phones in there, no wireless, so your cell phones are useless.
So I repeated the phrase a couple times, and it's like, no phones, no wireless, so your cell phones are useless. What, are you jamming the signal or something? So we run into the first thing I despise about this movie is the flashing lights. Oh my god, they have so many scenes with just raping flash, And it's like, I'm not having a seizure or anything, but god damn it, it's just annoying. And Squid Games did that as well. It just makes it unwatchable and not fun. So they go into the room.
What kind of a weirdo thinks up a place like this?
What's wrong with the room, Maybe let's look at your fucking room, huh? Maybe smells like a unicorn's ass? So the room that they're in is themed around Jonathan, who killed his parents, and now he's actually locked in this room, but we don't see him yet. And my favorite part of this movie is this wall of random photos. They literally just googled disturbing photos and boom, that's it. They make no fucking sense. We got Grim Reaper DJing on a human. We got two ghost faces, a person with big feet, some corpses, a dude getting a massage, a swollen finger, a family of clowns, a family of gnomes, someone getting electrocuted, and we got this super generic horror movie, drawing But we know Jonathan is like in his 30s, maybe 40s. Why would he be drawing this? But let's say he likes to draw. And looking at this picture, we would think that the girl is the killer because, like, she killed her family and she's the only one normal here. But it's Jonathan, it's a dude. So after hearing all the information they needed, the timer starts off. And oh my god, my OCD is going crazy. Why wouldn't it start from 1 hour? Like, where did those 5 minutes?
I'll be on Facebook if you need me.
Why did you come here? You can stalk people in your own room.
No wireless, remember?
What, that mobile data wasn't invented in 2017? So Jonathan appears out of nowhere. Like, we hear some sounds and boom, he's now next to the wall. And basically, like, every 5 minutes, he gets more chain, you know, and can walk freely around the room. And, you know, when the time's over, like, he can go anywhere where he wants and kill everybody. Concept, actually pretty good. So back to the box. Like, the owner who stole that box literally did nothing with it. Like, he never tried it open. It's not locked, but he just put it on a shelf and that's it. Like, the customers will come. So Jeff opens it and releases a demon that goes inside Jonathan. Like, this one guy finds coins and he puts them in his pocket. Like, I can see clearly that he hasn't played escape rooms because you can put it on the table and everybody could see it.
Phone should be ringing off the hook.
Because a random box doesn't change anything.
Put all my money into this. I lost my wife over this.
Well, you're fucking stupid then.
Demon inside of it. You gotta drum up business somehow, right? Pay off the mountain of bills I have piling up.
How would a box bring in customers? What?
Thank you for calling Deranged. This is Molly. Oh, hey, Mom.
Why would your mom call the escape room receptionist? Just, like, call her on her cell phone. Like, the business is going so poorly that the line is always free and nobody basically goes here.
There's symbols in this one, and then there's shapes in that one.
Yeah, good eye.
No way! How did you find it out? The owner sees that the cameras lost their signals because of a demon, right?
Red, green.
Oh my god, they did not paint the screen green. What the fuck? Why? There's no reason. Like, literally, doing nothing is better than this garbage. Like, you can kinda see it's green. But, like, why just paint it over with green shit? Normal? Fucked up. Normal? Fucked up.
Keep staring. You better not be staring at my boobs.
Oh my god, you don't know how much I hate her. Like, literally a dude's boobs are bigger than yours. So 20 minutes into this room, they notice an obvious box on the ground. Bro, those old ass prop scissors did not just go into the cardboard box. It's way easier to rip it open than, you know, try to cut him with these terrible scissors. And, like, he stands in Jonathan's, you know, area where he can kill. Like, just pick the box and go to safe zone on the table. But no, like, Jonathan picks up the scissors and just stabs him. First of all, they wouldn't have real scissors because it's just dangerous. You know, like, when people are scared, they stop thinking, especially this bitch. And second of all, like, everyone saw Jonathan take the scissors. Why didn't they say, like, hey, move from him, you know? He fell on his stomach, but now he's on his back. Ah, well, you see, the room is soundproof. You would ask how? Magic. And the owner is like, like, I have to go in and check the cameras if everything is okay, but I don't wanna ruin their experience. Why would a demon care about his appearance, Bro, I can't anymore. Like, the camera was screwed into the wall. How he was able to rip it out and nobody heard him or saw him do anything.
Come on, damn it!
Bro, how the fuck there's no signal? Like, even in like horror movies where people are in the woods, I don't believe that there's no signal. But come on, here? So they understand that the only way they're escaping is solving the puzzles and leaving this room.
I don't want to overthink it, just...
Bruh, are you serious? Not overthink it? It literally shows 4 coins equals 1 key. But Jeff, you know, had the coins in his pocket, and now Jonathan took him and has them now. Andy, the stupid girlfriend, just crawls to Jeff and starts crying. Like, what, did she forgot that there's a killer there? And she gets immediately killed. Great job. Thank God this bitch is dead. So they see that there's a smoke detector, and they decide one person distracts and the other with the lighter, you know, triggers the alarm.
I'm gonna be the bait.
Give me the lighter.
Wow, she agreed to it very fast. Why he wouldn't stab the dude and then stab the girl, I will never know, but whatever. So she kind of fails, like she does a little thingy and she's like, oh well, that's enough. So like after 20 minutes, since the cameras broke, the owner decides to check before they broke, you know, if anybody, you know, broke them. And he sees that Jonathan clearly is not, you know, the actor, because he is acting strange and like he broke the cameras himself. And like he sees that the box was open and then he got possessed. And you would think what he does with this information, absolutely nothing. Nothing. He just like they're having a good experience, you know, with the real demon, so I don't wanna ruin it. So we're back watching them, you know, cry in the corner out of fear because they don't know what to do. So Ben decides to sacrifice basically himself and take the coins and, you know, give them to Jess so she could try solve it.
Drop him! Fight like a man!
Bro, it's a demon. Whoa, where did that come from? Like, we saw earlier that they were throwing glasses at Jonathan, but that big boy? Bruh. Ben does absolutely nothing and gets stabbed in his arm. Bro, that arm was literally nowhere near your head or body, and just gets tossed away like he's still alive because he was just stabbed in his arm. That's it. But like, we basically never see him again. And Jonathan just gives the coins to Jess. I don't know why. Probably just the plot, you know, but because nothing else makes sense. The locking mechanism is kind of strange. How would like the 4 coins open the chest? Because we see like the lock in front of it, and how? But okay, let's say the coins work. Maybe try throwing glass at it, you know, that could open it, but sure, sacrifice yourself for the coins. Why would you throw something you might need, you know, later? And bro, where the fuck is the owner? It's been like 10 minutes since like he saw that there's a demon. No way, he's just standing there, you know, I don't wanna ruin their experience. And what's with the lights in this hallway? There's no reason to be, you know, creepy. It's just a normal hallway. By the way, he's still not dead. He just got stabbed in his arm. So the owner finally goes in.
I'm really sorry. I didn't want to have to do this, but...
Jonathan attacked him. But like, it loses the point. Why would Jonathan be able to stand near the door? You know, I would think before the timer runs out, you're completely, you know, free of leaving, you know. But he can just body block you, and that's it. It's impossible for you to escape it. So now the owner is like, oh shit, call the police, something is going wrong. But nobody locked the door, so you just can leave. Are you ready for the ending? Because it gets even worse. So she basically gives up. She takes a huge shard and tries to fight Jonathan. But Jonathan is like he can kill her. But he's like, oh, and she started seeing all her friends, you know, talk and beg for help. just runs to the door and opens it, and Jonathan can't reach her. Like, he could have reached her before, but... And now she escaped, and... Bro, what the fuck is with these lights? Like, there's no source on, like, in the video where the light is coming from. It's literally the editors being like, maybe we're gonna kill these people, So the police kills Jonathan, but, like, the demon just escapes into the owner. And, yeah, Ben is still alive. Like, he was a little pussy and didn't wanna fight and just waited for help. The owner now with the demon just comes up to Jess and just blows on her. What? And just walks away. And the movie is not over. Like, the assistant picks up the chest and goes to the antique shop to give it back, and she thinks that the demon will come back to the chest. And, like, the shopkeeper tells this huge monologue about evil, you know, demons and death. Bro, the only monologue I need is not how to suicide, because I just wanna die after watching this piece of shit movie. So thank God it's over. Like, it took me almost like 6 hours to write the script because there was so much wrong with this shit. Like, I would take Ape vs. Monster any day of the week, you know, before I would watch this movie again. Holy shit. But I would rate it like 3 out of 10. Mostly because the concept was kinda interesting, but the execution was garbage. So that's it.